She was like, he can heal my son's hemophilia and stuff like that. And like, it was bad news. He was really skeezy. Welcome back to. That ain't right.
That is not right. That is not right. Let's
Yeah.
Alex, you wanna?
Yeah. That's much better.
That's it. As you were, sir.
Anyway, thank you. Welcome back to Legit Reviews, the show about two guys who drink legit brew and give you guys a legit review. And today we're drinking Rasputin.
We're literally drinking Rasputin this week, guys. I don't want to talk about how I got it.
Yeah, it was really expensive.
It was really expensive. We went way over budget. But that's how much we love you guys.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're in November. We survived all the rest of the early months of this year.
I don't know about you guys, but when I think of November, I think of Rasputin.
Right? I think of old Rasputin.
Old Rasputin.
Old Rasputin just sitting there in November, just doing Rasputin-y things.
Freezing his ass off in Russia.
Whatever Rasputin-y things he's doing them, and he's loving the fact that it's November.
So, yeah, take it away. What do we got?
So, we haven't had a stout in a little bit.
It's in between IPAs, sours, it's been a while.
It's been a while. But this is Old Rasputin is a Russian Imperial Stout, but I do have to put a little disclaimer on here. You hear Russian Imperial Stout and you get super excited, and then you look down and you see where it says product of the USA.
Not actually Russian. It's a style.
That's what it is. But they have the Russian Russian translation, like the words and stuff on there.
But you know, Irish whiskey is like usually an Irish product. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Well, I'm going to read the top part of this, and then I'm going to let you read the other side of it here.
Thank you.
It says, brewed in the tradition of the 18th century English brewers who supplied the Russian court of Catherine the Great.
That's kind of cool.
Okay, so your side's going to be here.
All right. I feel like I'm reading in class.
Yeah, well,
Trevor, it's your paragraph.
Trevor, your turn.
Old.
Yeah, Trevor wasn't the best reader. No.
Old Rasputin develops a cult following wherever it goes, much like the man himself. It's a rich, intense brew with big, complex flavors and a warming finish, and it was killed in a coup. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's awesome. That's awesome.
And to finish it up before we pour it up, it is coming in at a whopping 9.0, as we like our stouts nice and strong, like Old Rasputin. And I don't know what kind of... Dude, Rasputin kind of looks like me on this bottle a little bit.
He really... So you know who Rasputin was?
I know of Rasputin more than I know
really
who
kind of
Rasputin.
skeezy.
Yeah.
He got... So, quick summary. He was sort of like one of those faith healer types.
Okay.
He developed a
so
cult.
It is, yeah.
He developed a cult following that... at the beginning, it consisted mostly of like family and peasants. People would go and pray to him and stuff like that. He was like a faith healer, and then he got in good with Tsar Nicholas II over in Russia.
Okay,
he snuck into like the royal family, and like, and the Tsar's wife like was like all about him, and like she was like, he can heal my son's hemophilia and stuff like that, and like, it was bad news. He was really skeezy. He ended up being killed.
So he was like the Russian, like Charles Manson.
Essentially, yeah.
Very culty. Very cult leadery, but maybe not as. I
don't think he organized any hits, but he was not right in the head.
Okay.
But
well,
interesting beer.
Yeah. Well, let's get our handy dandy
bottle opener. Imagine if Steve won.
Right.
He just plops down on the couch. He's like, all right, kids, we're going to open the mail. It's probably Clico again. I'm already 3 months overdue. Mailbox comes in. He's like, f*** off, mailbox. Today we're going to open up my handy dandy bottle. With my handy dandy.
We're gonna hand this to Trevor because Trevor has felt very neglected by not having bottles recently. So
it's like, oh, Mike.
All right, Mike's not even here anymore, guys. Mike My quit seasons ago.
Like,
You remember last year when we gave him that award? We've never seen him since. Oh my goodness, you can't see a thing.
it is as dark as Rasputin's beard.
Isha Malashes.
It is.
Yeah, it looks super pretty though.
Not even, look, hold it to the light. There's not even like
you
a
can't
red.
see any light.
You know,
really
some
through
stouts, it's like there's a reddish.
Get a little bit on the sides. Look at the sides. Do you see it on the
Oh,
sides?
yeah, I see
very
now.
very faint.
It's
Yeah.
still very dark.
Ooh. Yeah. Let's smell this bad boy.
Smells like trouble.
Ooh, smells like Rasputin.
Smells like faith healing.
Rasputin's smelling good, guys. I'm just.
I'm not gonna lie, if he was walking
my
around like this, I
God.
don't blame those people.
I'm gonna have to start drinking me some.
I'd follow him around
Oh
too.
my goodness. Yeah, let's do this.
He wrings out his socks, and this is what.
Right? This is Rasputin socks, guys.
Again,
Old Rasputin from. We didn't even say the brewery name. We're terrible, guys.
Wow, sorry. North Coast Brewing.
Yeah, North Coast Brewing.
Out
Old
of
Rasputin.
Fort Bragg, California.
Yeah, okay. So this is a Cali beer. I didn't even know that, but I got it in Mississippi. All right, let's do this.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Ooh. Oh, feel every little bit of that 9%.
Yeah, that's about as I expected.
Woo!
Whoa,
There ain't no sweetness to this. This is
pretty heavy.
ooh, this is heavy. My goodness. It's good though. Very full bodied. Very very malty, very chocolatey, very roasted. It's got those roasted attributes to it.
Wow.
Wow. I expected it to be sweeter though. A little bit. Not a lot, because I don't like a sweet beer.
Yeah.
But what you thinking?
Oh, the alcohol is strong. Oh man. You know, it almost takes away from it for me.
A little bit. It
You
does.
know?
It honestly does.
Like, I feel like if this was like a 5 or a 6 or something, I'd be able to enjoy this a little more.
Even maybe like a 7. Like maybe like a 7 at the highest.
This is probably a beer that one should just sip from like a tulip glass or something. You know what I mean?
This is definitely a sipper, not a sessioner.
Yeah.
Sipper,
Absolutely
not a sessioner.
Absolutely not. Yeah, don't session this if you love your liver.
Yeah, or if just it's really really strong.
Yeah.
Really really strong. As far as like the flavors outside of the alcohol, really good. I do like how you can.
It is tasty. Yeah, for sure.
It's malty. It's got that good kind of malty taste to it. It's the head has a good flavor to it.
And there's something about. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
There's something about all stouts for me that I find like there's almost like a dusty kind of like flavor to it. I don't know. It's like a characteristic. I don't know how to describe it other than dusty, and that's stupid. But
Yeah,
like,
it's a weird adjective to describe something you drink. Because
It's
why
a-
would you drink something that's dusty?
but it's always like
yeah,
a
it's got a little bit of a film, a little bit
Yeah.
of a.
yeah. I don't know.
We've all gotten dust in our mouth at some point, and it does have that
you
kind
ever
of
clean
weird.
a ceiling fan? It happens.
Yeah,
But it's just something that I don't know that in every stout, except for Guinness. I don't think Guinness really does that for me. But
yeah, maybe not. So, what are you thinking in the sense of like, would you buy these even if we're not sessioning? Would you buy this again if not in a 6-pack?
it's
Would
still
you?
it's still a pretty solid stout. I'd buy this again. Again, you know, how you drink it is what matters. Like I would probably fill this up in like a little tulip glass or something, or like just a wine glass. Maybe not a wine glass, but you know, just a small brandy glass maybe, and just sip from it. This isn't one that you drink from. I mean, maybe I don't know. There are those people out there that are just like
Yeah, and I mean at that point you're gonna do what you're gonna do,
do what you're
but
gonna do anyway. But for me, the high alcohol kind of took away a little bit for me. So if I'm gonna drink this, I'm gonna sip it, take my time with it, and then I think that's probably the better way to appreciate it.
Yeah, it does take a little bit of the drinkability away. I'll admit that too. It's definitely one of those things that you lose a little bit of the flavor when it's masked by the alcohol content. So yeah, I definitely agree with that too. It is a solid stout though. As you said, it is a really good stout. I don't know that I would buy a 6-pack of them because I don't know if I'd be knocking them back or even drinking them that regular because it's not quite as, like I said, I don't like a sweet stout, but I feel like it's a little bit too alcohol-y tasting. It's got too much of that alcohol bitter, that alcohol like chest burn kind of feel. And with the right flavors, I don't mind that as much, but I feel like this is a little bit more bitter than I prefer it to. So, but I wouldn't mind. It
is pretty bitter.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind keeping having one every once in a while just to kind of mix it up a little bit. But
that was a toxic burp. Oh.
Yeah,
I wanted to say, I wonder if this is one that they sell in like a 4-pack,
True. And most stouts, or at least most stouts that I've seen, seem to kind of gear toward, especially when they're higher ABV. They're not trying to, like we said before, they're not trying to give you a 6er of it, 4, and you're done. They're telling you that's it.
But if it's like a 4-pack, I mean, it's going to be a little more costly, probably $14, $15, something like that.
I don't remember if the place that I got it from allowed you to break packs that weren't sealed.
Yeah.
So this might have actually come out of a 4-pack. I don't recall. It's been months.
But
now.
like if you had 4 of them in the fridge and like you just kind of take your time with them, and like if you're in the mood for something a little stronger and like you're watching a movie or something, you just want one beer and you're like, if I had this one, I wouldn't have to drink this one.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It eliminates having to have multiple if you're not really in the market for it. And then, like if
you want to save beers, like think like economically about it. Like if you want to, if you could drink one beer and get to where you want to be, as opposed to drinking 3 beers or whatever, why not? You know, or even 2. So.
Yeah, it's definitely a quality beer though, and I would like to see what else can be found from North Coast Brewing if we can.
Yeah, I love. Let me just say, I love the character type beer thing. I like that it's based on someone, much like this was, I think it was last season, but the Pliny the beer. Dang!
No wonder he's got his own beer. I gotta die saving.
This mountain blew up and he ran toward it. That was based on that real life person.
Yeah, like a historical figure.
I like those types of beers. I think it's cool.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool to give you a little story to the beer and stuff like that. But
like
it says
if there was like a I don't know, like a Waco Kid beer, or like a I don't know, who's that one guy? That famous the Wyatt Earp. If there was a Wyatt Earp beer out there,
maybe. But
cool idea.
Yeah, so that was Old Rasputin, and that's what we thought of it. If you can get your hands on it, definitely go ahead and give it a shot. Let us know what you think. Leave us some comments below. We always like to hear from you guys and hear your thoughts and opinions and all that good stuff.
As always, let us know what you would like to see us try on the show, and we'll do our damnedest to try to get it.
Yeah.
Let us know what your favorite stout is, and like Matt said, if you've had Old Rasputin, let us know what you thought about it. Drop your Rasputin facts below.
Right, yeah. Let us know what you think. And, I think that's really all she wrote. I think that's it for us.
That's all we got. So, all right, bye.
All right, well.
That's it. I'm Trevor.
And I'm Matt.
And we'll be drinking with you.
And we'll drink with you. See you next week. Bye. Yeah, Old Rasputin's,
I feel like we gave it a bad review. Did we give it a bad review?
It's fair. It's honest. It's legit.
That's true.
It's legit.
I like it.
I do like it too.
I do like it.
I mean, I do like it too. It's not a bad beer. And like I said, I waited for this one forever. Was it worth it?
Still,
yeah. I still feel it's good. It's very strong. It is very strong. And then with it being a 9 and not even remotely having a smidgen of sweetness to it, a sweetness probably would have made it a 10, in all honesty. But I feel like it being a 10 might have made it slightly more drinkable.
And
though it would have been.
And you only have one.
I only have one.